Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is clear and coherent sentences using appropriate grammatical structures. So, we will compose clear and coherent sentences using appropriate grammatical structure, subject and verb agreement, kinds of adjectives, subordinate and coordinate conjunctions, and adverbs of intensity and frequency. Okay, so we will discuss first what is clear sentence, coherent sentence, and grammatical structure. When we say clear sentence, means that is easy to understand. Okay, when we say easy to understand, madaling maintindihan. Coherent sentence means that our ideas must be connected to one another. Dapat yung mga thoughts natin, yung mga ideya natin sa isang sentence ay magkakakonekta para madali nating maintindihan. Grammatical structure is the arrangement of words, phrases, and clauses to make proper sentence. Diba may naririnig tayong grammatical errors? Ibig sabihin, may mali doon sa pangungusap. So, para hindi tayo magkaroon ng grammatical errors, kailangan ay ito ay magkakasundo o tama. Ang pinaka-clue word natin dito ay yung salitang arrangement. Okay? So we have subject-verb agreement. So, subject, one is being discussed in the sentence. Kumbaga, si subject yung bida. Verb, one giving the action to the subject of the sentence. Okay? Ito yung also known as action word. Ito yung nagbibigay buhay sa ating sentence. Example, Luna loves to eat healthy foods. Okay, bakit nga ba natin hahanapin ang subject? Para malaman natin kung alin ang bida o ano nga ba ang bida dito. Yun yung subject. So, ang subject natin ay si Luna. Okay? At ang ating action word ay loves. Kadalasan, yung verb natin, okay, ay katabi ng subject. Pansin nyo ha, usually, verb is together with subject. Okay, madali natin maiintindihan. Okay, let's now proceed to subject and verb agreement. Meron tayong formula dito. If the subject is singular, pag sinabi nating singular, one in number, isa lang. Yung verb na gagamitin natin is S form of the verb. If the subject is singular, we will use S form of the verb. If the subject is plural, pag sinabing plural, more than one, okay, more than one, we use the base form of the verb. Ibig sabihin, walang S. Okay, if the subject is singular, we will use S form of the verb. If the subject is plural, we will use base form of the verb. Example, the banana gives potassium. Una nating titignan yung subject. Anin nga ba ang bida dyan? Okay? Meron din tayong isa pang sentence. Okay? Healthy foods make us strong. So, itong two sentences natin, dito tayo maglalagay ng examples natin ng subject-verb agreement. Sa unang sentence, ito yung subject natin, banana. Ilan ba yung bananang sinabi? Isa lang. Okay? Kaya, ang gagamitin nating verb, o ano yung katabing verb niya? Gives. Diba? Sabi natin kanina, ang subject at saka verb ay madalas at laging magkasama. Diba? So, gives. Papansin nyo, may letter S yung verb natin. Kasi nga, yung ating subject ay singular. Singular, isa lang. Tapos, ang verb na gagamitin natin, S form. Ibig sabihin, singular din. Okay? Next natin, healthy foods. Ayan. Yan yung ating subject. Plural form yan. Bakit? Kasi, yung subject natin ay may S, madami. Diba? Pag food, isa lang. Pag foods, madami. O to, pag banana, isa lang. Pag bananas, madami. Okay, kaya ginamit ay S form. Ito, dahil plural yan, ano ba yung verb na katabi niya? Diba? Make. Kaya ang make natin ay base form lang, walang S. Ulit ha. Pag singular yung subject, isa lang, gagamit tayo ng may S sa verb o action word. Pero kapag ang subject ay plural, okay, gagamit tayo ng no S o base form ng ating verb. Conjunctions are words used to connect clauses or sentences. Di ba napag-aralan natin last week na ang conjunction? So, we have type of sentence. O, ulitin lang natin para maalala natin ha. Sa type of sentence, we have two, compound and complex. So, anong type of conjunctions ang tawag sa compound? Coordinating. Pag sa complex naman, ang tawag natin ay subordinating. Sample conjunctions, yung fanboys. Diba? Sabi natin, sabi ko nung nakaraan, ito lang yung kabisaduhin nyo. Tas the rest, ano na yon? Subordinating conjunction na yon, diba? For, and, not, but, or, yet, so. Tapos sa a white bus, dahil madami yan, minsan, sa isang word, ay maraming ginagamit. Pero ito lang yung pinaka-key nyo. Kahit ito lang yung kabisaduhin nyo, yung ibig sabihin ng fanboys. Yung mga natitira, pang complex sentence na yun or subordinating conjunctions. So, formation of sentence natin, independent clause plus independent clause. Ibig sabihin, parehas na main clause yung gamit. Dalawang main clause. Kapag ka-complex naman, isang independent clause at isang dependent clause. Okay. Balikan natin ha. Okay. Coordinating conjunction used to connect two sentences with equal importance. So, yun yung sinasabi natin kanina na two independent clauses o sentences. Example, she feels that she is sick and gets tired easily. Okay. Ito yung first clause natin. Or first independent clause. She feels that she is sick. Ano yung isa? Second clause natin, gets tired and easily. So, yung nakaread dyan, ang tawag natin ay coordinating conjunction. Bakit? Kasi nasa fanboys, diba? Yun yung una nating hahanapin. Diba yun yung clue ko before? Una nating hahanapin yung conjunction. Tapos, i-identify natin kung nasa fanboys ba yun o nasa a white bus. Tapos, kapag ka fanboys, coordinating conjunction. Kapag ka a white bus, subordinating conjunction. Then, now, we will identify what type of sentence. Kung coordinating conjunction yan, anong type ng sentence ito? Ito ay compound sentence. Okay? So, subordinating conjunctions used to connect an independent clause to dependent clause or vice versa. Pag sinabing vice versa, pwedeng mauna yung dependent clause sa independent clause. An independent clause is often called the main clause. It has subject and a verb and can stand alone because it expresses a complete thought. Diba sabi natin last week, kapag independent, kaya niyang mag-isa na naiintindihan natin. A dependent clause or subordinate clause has a subject and a verb but cannot stand alone because it does not express a complete thought. So, hindi niya kayang mag-isa. Bakit? Kasi nga, hindi natin maiintindihan yun. Kasi wala naman siyang complete thought or idea. Sample. Okay? Her body becomes very weak because she likes to eat chocolate too much. So, una natin, hanapin natin yung ating dependent clause. So, ito yung dependent clause natin. Her body becomes very weak. And then our another or independent clause natin. She likes to eat chocolate too much. Okay. Her body becomes very weak. Yung kanyang katawan ay sobrang hina. O, diba? Bakit sobrang hina? Kasi gustong-gusto niya kumain ng chocolate. Yun yung independent clause natin. Bakit natin nasabi na independent clause yung she likes to eat chocolate too much? Kasi naiintindihan na natin yan. Gustong-gusto niya kumain ng chocolate. Okay na yun. Maintindihan mo na yun. Pero pag sinabi mong nangihina yung katawan niya, parang mag-iisip ka pa kung bakit nanghihina yung katawan niya. Ngayon, hanapin natin yung subordinating conjunctions. Yun yung because. Bakit? Kasi yun yung nasa a white bus. So, adjectives natin, meron tayong adjectives, words to describe noun and pronouns. It can be color, texture, shape, size, and others. We add adjectives in sentences in order to give a better picture of our sentences. So, ang mangyayari dito, pag sinabi natin adjective, describes nouns and pronouns. Okay? Describe, ibig sabihin, inilalarawan niya yung ating noun and pronoun. Sample, a strong body is important to fight the virus. Alin dito muna ang ating adjective? Ayun, strong. And ano ba yung lalarawan niya? Yung body. Diba? Pag sinabi adjective, yun yung naglalarawan sa noun. Ang noun natin dito, yung body. Noun is being discussed natin, yung body. So, binigyan niya ito, dinescribe niya yung body na pagiging strong. Okay? So, yun yung ating adjective. Katabi din siya madalas ng ating noun. Okay? Yung noun, pwede din siya maging subject. Okay? Yung tinutukoy o yung bida doon sa ating pangungusap. Okay. Adverb natin, ito naman, used to describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Diba kanina adjective? Ang dinidescribe ng ating adjective ay nouns and pronouns. Okay, adjectives ha, adjectives, nouns, and pronouns. Pag adverb naman, used to describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Okay, yun yung dinadescribe niya. Okay, adverb of intensity and adverb of frequency. Meron tayong ganong klaseng adverb. Pag sinabi natin adverb of intensity, it is the degree of something happening. So, they also sometimes show how frequent something happens, which is called adverbs of frequency. Okay, example natin dito yung adverb of intensity, yung mga words na extremely, very, ayun, yung intense, kumbaga sobra-sobra, diba? Pwede ka naman, halimbawa, pwede ka maging masaya, happy. Kung gusto mong lagyan ng intensity o degree, extremely happy, sobrang saya. Diba? So, yun yung gamit ng adverbs of intensity. Pag adverb of frequency, ito naman yung madalas ginagawa. Usually, always, yan yung example natin. O, halimbawa, gamitin natin ulit yung happy. Happy, masaya ka. Always happy, lagi kang masaya. O, diba? Yun yung frequency. Ibig sabihin, tuwing kailan mo nararamdaman yung verb na yon o yung action word na yon. Pag intensity, kung gaano ka-intense, pag sinabing gaano ka-intense, gaano kataas o gaano kababa yung level ng verb, adjective, and other adverbs natin. So, in order for us to understand, let's have an example. Okay. So, we have an example here. A very healthy person eats nutritious food and exercise quite regularly. So, ang ating dito, adverb, ay yung very, diba? Very. Kasi tinutukoy niya yung healthy. O yung healthy natin, yan yung ating adverb. Okay. Ang adverbs of intensity. Ang subject natin dito, yung person. Okay, person. Nilalarawan ng healthy yung person. Nilalarawan ng very yung healthy. Ang healthy natin, ito ay isang adverb. Diba sabi natin, adverb used to describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. O, adverbs to. Bakit naging adverbs? Kasi nga, nilalarawan niya yung person. So, sabi niya, malusog na tao. O, nilagyan ng intensity. Diba? Very healthy. Ibig sabihin, sobrang lusog ng tao. Intense. Diba? So, next natin, okay, ito yung adverb being discussed, diba? Sabi ko kanina. So, ito naman, next is quite regularly. Yung quite natin, adverbs of frequency. Ibig sabihin, quite, dapat nag-exercise lagi. Regularly, yung word na yan ay adverb being discussed. So, mapapansin nyo, kadalasan ay magkakatabi lang sila. Okay? Adverb and adverbs of frequency. Next natin, ito pa, may example pa tayong isa. We always need to remind ourselves that health is wealth. Okay? Yung always, nilalarawan niya yung need. Ano ba yung need? Verb being discussed. Ito naman verb. Adverbs of frequency, bakit? Always kasi yung ginamit. Yung salitang always. Always need. Diba? Thank you for listening. So if you have questions, you may able